Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. We're back with some more Professor Layton vs Phoenix Wright. I nearly said Apollo Justice. We are very far removed from that. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know how long we're going to be streaming today, but I'm just going to stream it. But we essentially, Espella has been hypnotized. We knew that, but she's getting flashbacks of being Bizella. Is that her name? Bizella, the Great Witch. She's also the storyteller's daughter. No, just the storyteller's. Yeah, daughter. Yeah, that's right. We managed to cross the guard post and make our way through the garrison before meeting the storyteller. Mr. Wright and Maya should be meeting with Espella at this very moment. I wonder if they were able to find out any more information about Bizella. Well, kind of. We are actually Phoenix and Maya. Let me just reread the story. Again, this is only one extra page. Look for Eve. Mrs. Leclerc's worried about Espella's cat, Eve. While I'm anxious about wandering around town at night without... Oh. There's Luke. I wish there was like an indicator who was reading it. While I'm a little anxious about wandering around the town at night without the professor, it would be great to find her and bring her back. A gentleman should always help a cat in need, I think. But most of all, I want to do this not only for Mrs. Leclerc, but for Espella too. The alchemist killed by a witch. Well, we searched the town and found Eve safe and sound. Mrs. Leclerc will be pleased, alright? We better head back to the bakery right away and tell her. I'm sure, it sure was a surprise meeting High Inquisitor Doubtful, though. She says she was working in an unsolved incident in which an alchemist was killed by a witch. Crikey, I wonder what that's all about. They're going to visit Espella. I grew a little concerned last night after Luke and Miss Faze disappeared. Although frankly they both returned safely. Frankly, there are enough mysteries in this town already without them creating any more. I'm not entirely certain now will be granted direct access to speak with Espella. Look at her. Pissing me off. She's sticking out. Where was I? Yeah. I'm not directly certain will be granted direct access to speak with Espella today. I can't help but sense someone is moving against us behind the scenes. There we go. Heading to the audience room. I wonder if Mr. Wright and Miss Fate were able to speak with Espella in the end. The professor. Wait, what? Why would we jump back to Luke? The professor and I have been summoned to the by the storyteller to meet him in the audience room. It's quite amazing that this town's creator knows the professor's name already. It feels like this could be a trap. We'll have to be on our guard, alright? Okay. We go through the gate. Yeah, we go through the gate and across the guard post. And now we're with the storyteller. Mr. Wright and Miss Faye should be with Espella by now. Wonder if they've been able to find out anything related to Bizella. It's like all of the catch-up things, right? Ow. Right. I don't know what I was gonna say about that. Right. Okay, we've done all of that. All the movement is jank. Actually, do either of you have a puzzle? No, we're Phoenix and Maya. Of course you have a puzzle. That's fun. Search. It's kind of a bit weird that it tells you where the hidden puzzles are. Wait a minute, that aggressive bark. Please tell me that isn't. Constantine! Aww. Woof woof. The baby. Ah, it's Constantine. He looks happy to see us. I could say the feeling was mutual. Once bitten, twice shy. That's pretty much sums me up right now. Really? I don't know. I think he's looking much friendlier today, if you ask me. See? Come on, Nick. Pet him just once. Oh! What really eats me. Oh dear. Not Constantine, the poor baby. Well, if it isn't Sir Blue Knight. Exactly what are you doing over there on all fours? Oh, Mr. Barnum. Glad to see you again. Actually, there's something we'd like to ask you about. Come on, Nick, stand up already. Oh, I'd like to meet that month's owner face to face. How foolish. Oh, Constantine happens to be mine, but a true knight's companion he is. He needn't waste time sinking his teeth into the likes of you. We knew he was your own. Yeah. What? Oh, I had a hunch. This Constantine really is your dog, huh? Gotta mind the nerve, this guy. He just sits back and lets his dog bite people. I mean, me. Never mind that. What is it you want to talk about? Just make it quick, said Blue Knight. Well, you Inquisitors are the ones who investigate incidents of magic in this town, aren't you? Yes, of course. If you don't mind, we'd like to ask you about that unsolved incident with magic. We're not supposed to know that. It's one thing you must never forget. The Knight of the Inquisition excels at their work. Right. All incidents of magic perpetrated by the witches are dealt with by the Inquisitor, without exception. Spoken with the usual calm and collected air of competence. That's interesting. You see, we are different. Apparently, there's one particular incident that still remains unsolved. Something about an alchemist being murdered. Ring any bells? What? Who did you get that information from? Well, I Inquisitor the Dark Lord. We're not supposed to know that. Well, why the blazes did you say so? You gotta save us some time. Huh? How's this my fault? The High Inquisitor put me on the spot by leaking such information to the likes of you. Oh. Well, I suppose that leaves nothing for it. I shall tell you the whole story, since I do not believe in doing things by halves. Please, go ahead. All is. It was 3 months ago that an alchemist living near the town square was murdered. Sorry, Inquisitor Barnum, but I'm kind of lost already. Is there any difference between alchemy and magic? When it comes to something that difficult, it'll do no good asking me. Huh? It seems that the townspeople respected him. They always treated him with caution. Respected him? Oh? He used his skills to make medicinal concoctions and acted much like a physician. Efficacy? Efficacy.
Efficacy.
Efficacy. The efficacy of his cures were almost like magic. He was famous within the neighborhood. In fact, he was sometimes referred to as Dr. Belduc by the townspeople. Dr. Belduc. At any rate, it's safe to say that Sir Belduc was no witch. How can you say for sure? It's simple. Sir Belduc was a man. Yeah, okay, no, that's actually the case. I was gonna make a joke about it. Yeah, so that witches can only be women. Okay. Well, can't really argue with that. Sir Belduc came to a mysterious end 3 months ago. Mysterious end? There are 2 things about his death that cannot be explained rationally. Firstly, the murder scene. His body was discovered in his residence, in the study. His room was locked. There was no conceivable way the crime could have been committed, except by witchcraft. Okay, lock room mystery. We love those. Isn't that what people call the lock room mystery? There we go. What? Oh, well, it's nothing, really. So, what was the other mysterious thing? Secondly, until then, all incidents involving witches had been foretold in the story. Okay, right. I'm sorry. I've got 5 people messaging me on Snapchat right now. I'm going to respond to them while no one's here. Apologies, guys. That is pretty funny. I'll wait till there's actually... Okay, that's fine. As long as there's no one here, I don't mind typing. But I don't really want to... It doesn't have... I messaged loads of people before the stream. No one responded, and now everyone wants to message. That's fine. Okay, wait. Foretold in the story? In other words, produced by the storyteller. However, the murder of Sir Belduc did not appear in the story. Such a thing has never occurred before. So, they could only solve murders that were told to them. Interesting, good to know. But not only was this the only unsolved incident in his labyrinthian history, it was also the only incident not to be predicted by the storyteller. So definitely sounds worth investigating. You certainly are an interesting one, said Blue Knight. Oh? You really think you could solve this incident alone, when the Knights of the Inquisition have been working on it for 3 months? I must say, that is some confidence. We won't know until we try, unless we try with them. You may risk becoming the target of some terrifying witch's vengeance. I'm hoping that was a joke. Well, I suppose you may as well take a look. Who knows, you may even find something. Sebalduk's residence is just beyond the town square. Ask anyone around there. They'll soon point you in the right direction. Thank you, Inquisitor Barnum, said Blue Knight. I believe our courtroom battles are far from over. Till we meet again in court. See you then, Inquisitor. You know what? Bear with. I just want to check. How long is this game? Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. I want to see how many chapters. Because we're on chapter 3 now, right? This has been a long chapter. I'm seeing. Oh my god, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more trials after chapters after this. Jesus Christ. Oh, hello, little guy. Come on. Can you please get this ball away from me? Can't feel my leg. Oh, so soon? Let me use you as a blue chew toy just one more time. I love him. Little baby. I think we've done everything here. At least I know I don't need to look for the hints now. Not the hints, hidden puzzles. It tells me if there's a hidden puzzle for some reason. Alright. Do we do puzzles as these guys? Maybe not. I know we have a Maya animation, but we've not had anything Phoenix related, puzzle-wise. So I'm wondering if we even have puzzles right now. Here. Oh, yeah, it's a little girl. Oh, but no puzzle. What's the matter? Are you lost or something? Of course not. How can I be lost? You listen to me. Have you seen a young boy around about the same age as me? Nope. Can't say we have. What's up? Did you get separated? No, we haven't been separated. More like he went off and ran off somewhere on his own. Oh, I see. Well, if we see him, we'll bring him back here to you. That's right. He's probably a little worried as well. Who said I was worried? Just that, you know, Cecil. He's such a little weakling crybaby. He's probably crying his eyes off somewhere right now. That wood can't do anything without me by his side. When he feels sick, he can't even go for medicine without me. So... Get it. It's only natural that you're worried about him. So his name's Cecil, right? Don't worry, we're on it. If we see Crybaby fit in the description, we'll give you a shout. Okay, so are we actually looking for Cecil? Interesting. Well, we've reached the square. I wonder where the alchemist residence is. Hey Nick, look over there. There's a street leading away from the square. Hey, you're right. Let's go take a look. Do I really need to be reminded every time there's a new location? Oh, so we actually are doing puzzles at least here. Hey, what are you two working at the bakery? You goofing off? Are you goofing off? Well, not exactly. Actually, we thought we'd give up baking and try our hands at something else. Is that so? Sounds like a good idea. Your bread did taste a little unusual anyway. What? You mean our bread wasn't delicious? That's strange. I mean, we used so much butter and needed the dough so hot. In my opinion, mate, I prefer my bread a little more light, fluffy and light. Oh, really? So, just how fluffy and light are we talking here? Well, maybe as fluffy and light as this puzzle. What does that mean? How is a puzzle light and fluffy? That's how a puzzle is light and fluffy. I can't lie to you now. It's gonna be like the Luke one. It's gonna be trial and error. We're gonna hope for the best. There's only 2 holes in this one. Oh, wait, what? Did I just miss an opening? Oh, I did. I thought that was the only way then. Jesus, okay, I'm running very far. I hate this. There's multiple levels. Shit. Okay. Not good. That's really bad. I'm gonna be fucked. I might just have to trial and error it, you know? Oh, there's only one way. Not good. For this pink one. Oh god. Not ideal. It's 4 layers, this is. Please just be it. That's not good. Oh, it is. Kind of. I don't think that's right. Yeah, it's just gonna take us here. Oh! Thank God. I can't lie to you. I have no fucking idea. I felt like I was on the right track all the way down, but to be fair, I didn't see Phoenix, so that wouldn't have helped. You know what? I'm actually surprised that was. You know what? That was very light and fluffy. Wow, impressive work. Really didn't expect you to solve that. Actually, for the same thing too. Well, I knew I could do it. So, what are you out of work bakers doing hanging around here anyway? We're investigating an incident involving the Alchemist. Do you know anything about it? Surely the Knights of the Inquisitions are the ones you should ask. They can tell you a lot more than I can. I'll be right about that. And so, it's such a right shame someone like him could get murdered. I often went to him myself to get medicine. He's always friendly and understanding. Seems like Sir Belduke was a good man, at least from what we've heard so far. I just hope they managed to solve this case soon. Yeah, imagine... That's a bit sucky, isn't it? 3 months and no one's worked out who murdered you. It's a cute little house, though. This is Sir Belduke's residence. Definitely looks like an alchemist house. I've never seen plants like these before. So, what do we do now? Just because the owner's deceased, we can't exactly go barging in. But have you noticed just how well kept his yard is? It looks like someone's still living here. Someone has definitely been doing the upkeeping around here, that's for sure. Hey, who's that over there? Okay. Random woman. Oh, hey, Corey. Nice. Any more? That is a strange place to put a vase. Right, 2. Oh, perfect. My sincere apologies. I'm afraid, medicaments are no longer being provided here. Oh? Did you not come here for medicaments of some kind? No, we didn't come here for that. We came here to investigate the incident, the one involving Sir Belduke. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you do not like members of our Knights of the Knights of Inquisition. Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. And you? I'm guessing you live here. I'm guessing you live here. Indeed. My name is Jean Guerrero. Jean Guerrero. I was the butler for the late Master Belduke. Wow, a butler. This must be my first time meeting a real one. Well, Mr. Guerrero, if you don't mind, I've been told that the incident involving your master was shrouded in mystery. Has it got something to do with the Great Witch Bezella? We're trying to investigate that at the moment. The Great Witch Bezella? Am I right in supposing that you are defending a speller Cantabella? Well, actually, yes we are. So you know a speller, do you? That goes without saying. Everyone around here knows her. Do you think you can help us? We're here looking for leads. While he was alive, the Master taught me the value of investigating the truth that governs the natural world. If you too are investigating the truth, then it would be against his teachings for me not to cooperate with you. Would you both like to come in? We can discuss the matter further. That'd be great. Thank you, Mr. Grayle. Whoa, spoken like a true butler. He's a pretty cool guy, right? Isn't he, Nick? To be fair, I thought he was a little girl, but that's beside the point. He is little. Where's this room? This is the room where that Master Belduke kindly provided me as my accommodation. So, is this the room where the incident took place? That would be the Master's study. It is in the room right next door. However, the state of the room has been carefully preserved since that incident 3 months ago. As such, entry into the room is currently not permitted. Really? Bummer. Have I Order of the Knights of the Inquisition by any chance? Yes. And as I have lived with Masters since an early age, they also decided it would only be it'd be only fitting for me to stay on and keep the place in order. So you've been here after the place, right? You've been looking after the place ever since Sir Belduke passed away. Yes, that's correct. Interesting. You know what? His hair's giving like Team Galactic from like Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Like, right? Now then, is there anything further you wish to discuss? So, can I still get puzzles in this then? I've had the one. I'm assuming I can get more, but it doesn't seem like I'm gonna get puzzles anytime soon. Alright, one more hint coin, and then we. Oh, perfect. We'll talk to Jean. As I mentioned a moment ago, I know very little about this matter. As a matter of fact, it might be better to ask the Inquisitors. I can tell you about one thing though, namely what occurred before the incident. Before the incident? Yes. It was 3 months ago, around the time Master Belduke was murdered.
We were on our way back from collecting specimens for research, and it was already into the small hours of the morning.
Oh,
there was a thunderstorm on the way, and as the storm drew nearer, we quickly made our way home.
Cutscene? Cutscene. Oh. So this is where the tower was built, the bell tower. Oh. He's kind of fine though.
Anyone would have been surprised at what we saw. But Master Belduke, well, how can I put this? He reacted in a most peculiar way. Unlike others who saw it, he seemed unsettled, as if he was truly afraid of something. After that bell tower appeared, he changed completely. Master Belduke became a different man.
You're crazy, I'm assuming? Wait a second. Did you say the bell tower appeared? Hey, that explains it. That must be what High Inquisitor Darklow meant when she mentioned an incident involving a bell tower. The bell tower. To this day, I do not know what the Master was so afraid of. You think it was connected in some way to his death? I think it must have been magic. I mean, for a bell tower to just appear like that. Mr. Grayle, do you mind if I took a look around? If we have a look around. I know that the Inquisitors have already carried out a full investigation, but might be a clue or two, with some kind of connection to the Great Witch. Well, I suppose. Providing I am allowed to accompany you, of course. There is sensitive equipment everywhere. It is my responsibility to take care of it. Understand, we'll be careful. Oh, I can't be bothered. I want Layton and Luke back. I wonder how the Professor and Luke are doing with their visit to the Storyteller. Oh. Yeah, I've been wondering about that too. A chance to meet Labyrinthia's creators. It's not that I don't like these two, because I obviously love Maya and Phoenix. But I think I prefer the puzzle part of the game. Just hope they don't upset the guy and have some terrible plot twists written about them. That'd only happen if it was you that visited the Storyteller, Nick. The Professor would never let anything like that happen. I've got a feeling they'll come back with some pretty useful leads. Let's do our best too, Nick. Let's keep our side, up our side of this investigation. Got it, Maya. We're all in this together. Come on, let's see what we can find. That's the spirit. Are we actually flashing? Well, are we actually going to Layton? See, but why does Layton know this? I don't know. Belltown Alchemist. According to Grael, Sir Belduke, Sir Belduke's butler, the bell tower appeared mysterious after lightning strike one evening. For some reason, Sir Belduke became seriously agitated upon its appearance. The bell tower in the town square is under continuous guard. Could this be related in some way to the death of the alchemist? Layton's not even met the alchemist. Oh. Well. The Grey Witch Bazella will be tried in the court. I can't even remember what voice I gave it. That will be Labyrinth's final chapter. A fitting end for a town ruled by witches and their magic. Am I to believe oh, I didn't read that. Am I to believe there's a final chapter or something? That is correct. There is no way you could possibly change its final outcome. Oh. I wonder about that. You see, I gave my word to a young lady. I promised that without fail, I'd be able to rescue her. If I'm not mistaken, the Grey Witch trial will begin in 2 weeks' time, the same day on which you hold your next parade. I believe that we should give us sufficient time to show you what we can do. Such a smug countenance. I find it intolerable. I beg your pardon. 2 weeks from now, you say? I'm afraid the information is out of date, Layton. Oh? Out of date? What do you mean? My parade will be held tomorrow. Oh. My parade will be held the day after tomorrow, according to the amended story. What? The day after tomorrow? That's not fair! No, that's the kind of countenance I wanted from characters in my story. What? That's what I do, don't you know? Didn't you know? I decide the fate of characters who have no knowledge of their future. It would appear that you are not fully yet aware of the gravity of the situation. Let me see now. Just for fun, I'll write you a little story. A story full of surprises and a few tears. I shall enjoy seeing the emotion of the characters as they play their part. A story? For us? Stories are a fixture in this town. You'd be wise to embrace them. Let's see. I think we need a stimulating incident. We shall have a witch, some witchcraft, and perhaps a little death. Death? You can't. Oh, but I can. Let me see. This is a golden opportunity to use the alchemist residence. Oh my god. How about this? Your comrade meets with death by golden curse in this alchemist residence. This could be a truly interesting story. No way! Feel free to act as you wish when playing your role in the story. How can you? Oh. The beginning of a new tragedy or farce. The victim of a gold curse lies in the dwelling of the user of false alchemy. Man from afar falls to the golden curse, and a woman from afar cries out in grief. It's setting up Maya and Phoenix, but I don't think it will be. The woman is captured, her dark trial begins. The fiery pit will cleanse all of her sins. Swear to God if Maya's put on fucking trial somehow. A man from afar falls to a golden curse, and a woman from afar cries out in grief. But this must be referring to Maya, Mr. Wright. If we don't do something, Mr. Wright and Miss Fake will be in danger. There's no time to lose, Luke. Let's go and find them. Where you are, Professor? The story has already been written. And no matter what you do, you will not change the result. Do not agree. What we do next can change the future in a number of ways. I'm sure that's what you want to believe. In fact, a naive outburst like this could be a poignant plot point. Please, be my guests. Your words may help to raise the tension and bring a little excitement to a story. You monster! Luke, now is not the time. We need to help Mr. Wright and Maya. Okay, let's go. Professor, better hurry. Oh dear. England. Well, we obviously know they don't die, but yikes. Professor, do you hear a flapping sound coming this way? Sound of a large bird, perhaps. Oh. Why? The owl was there. Ah, that's the owl we saw in the audience room. He's holding a letter in his mouth, not to mention watching us intently. Perhaps he wants to tell us something. I'll try and talk to him and see what he wants. Woohoo! What can we do for you? Woohoo! I've got it, Professor. Hoot, that's the owl. Says the letter was delivered to the storyteller 3 months ago. Storyteller? I thought so. Then we can't very well keep it. After all, it's wrong to read letters addressed to someone else. That's what the owl said. He also said there was absolutely nothing written on the sheets of parchment inside the envelope. Look, Professor, see? They're totally blank. A letter with nothing written on it. That is indeed most curious. And another thing, Professor. The owl says this letter was sent by the alchemist. Oh, what's that, my boy? Written by the alchemist. You remember what the storyteller wrote in the story he penned a moment ago? The victim of a golden curse lies dwelling of a user of false alchemy. Oh. Which probably means the place of which this incident will occur. There's the home of the one who sent this letter. In other words, at the alchemist's house, right, Professor? I thought we said that anyway. Here's the address of the sender. The address of the sender, Sir Belduke, is written on the envelope. Which means we must we had better make our way there immediately. Woohoo! Thanks, Mr. Hoot. Thanks. The address on the envelope is somewhere near the town square. It's a little far from it, Professor. We might not make it in time. I think we better run. We haven't have the need to rent a steed. I think you're right, Professor. That'd be far quicker than running. We rented a steed. Interesting. Quickly, Luke. There's no time to lose. It's on the miracle mask. I'm surprised Luke didn't get a little donkey. Hey, easy boy. This horse is certainly spirited. His little donkey in the miracle mask was honestly so cute. I'm very worried what's happening here though. Because obviously Myra and Phoenix didn't die. So Nick, have you noticed that the colour of the walls are different? Wait. How the colour of that wall is different from all the other walls in the room? We think I've investigated enough crime scenes by now to notice something as obvious as that, Maya. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but actually there was a small fire here a while ago. It was my fault. The wall ended up being singed in the process. When you mention it, there's some signs of fire on the floor here too. Yes, that's correct. Anyway, I decided to paint the wall myself. Looks like Mr. Grail is way handier with his herbs than with a paintbrush. I light a candle, set afire some dry straw. In all my times as a butler, I'd never made such a major blunder. Oh, not bad. You're being a little hard on yourself. Oh, bear with. You're fine. There we go. That's right, it's not so bad. If you think that's bad, you should see Nick trying to do laundry. Now that's a major blunder. Okay, that was one time. Anyway. Let's go check out Mr. Belduke's study. Over here. Could you show us around the room a little, Mr. Grail? Of course. If it will bring you any closer to finding the truth, be my guest. However, as the Knights of the Inquisition have ordered that the crime scene be left undisturbed, I must ask you refrain from touching anything while you're in the study. Sure, be careful. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, there's a pentagram on the floor. Interesting. Don't like that. Hey, look, Nick. They're on the floor. It's one of those, what you call it? You know, a crop circle, right? That's an alchemist circle, Maya. We're not a wheat field. I'm sorry to repeat myself, but please, be sure not to touch anything. Word it, Maya. That means you keep your hands to yourself. No problem. I'll just do the touching of my eyes. With your eyes? As we actively poke around. Alright. That's fine. He said something about spirit mediums, to be fair. I am probably missing a lot of information through them. The extra bits, but it's one of those things that's such a bore to do. It's like, I don't think it's worth my time. It would double my gameplay time if I had read all of them. So, oh, perfect. There we go. It's my Mr. Grail. Oh, it's actually, it's that pendant. I must say, I find it fascinating. Oh, you mean this whole thing? It's called a Magatama. Oh. Magatama? Yep. You could say it's kind of like my source of power, I guess. I understand. Stones are often charged with energy after all. The pendant you're wearing is pretty neat too. It's such a mysterious colour. Oh, this? It's an amethyst. Master Belduke asked me to wear it. Amethyst. The amethyst brings good brings back good vibrations in an alchemy sense. Abigail also loves them. Mr. Real. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just remembering Master Belduke. He gave me this stone and accepted me as his assistant alchemist. But now, Master, such is the order in the natural world. Seems like the Great Elf really misses it. Must really respect it, Sir Belduke. Oh. I'm being an idiot. I thought that was the way into the server room. Oh, okay, it wasn't anything important. I'm missing something. I actually need to click something. Oh, there we go. I swear I clicked one. Hey, that's a pretty picture over there. We could use that picture like this back at the office, don't you think? We could hang it right next to Charlie. Oh, the plan. What is it, Nick? Wall behind the picture frame. Oh, green. Wall? Oh, that! It seems like there's some kind of green mark on the wall just by the painting. I wonder if there's something hidden behind this painting. Hey Nick, look at this! The wall behind is green. The wall behind the painting. Painted green. Is there a problem? Oh, no, no problem. This could be some kind of clue. What behind the little painting has been painted green? Maybe some kind of clue. So I actually need to look at stuff now. Oh, the white. It's like a load of white powder has been scattered across the desk. It's luminol powder. No, wait, fingerprint one. Luminol's liquid, I'm pretty sure. About this white powder. Has it been here since the incident? That's right. It was just like this when I was when I entered the room the morning following the incident. It's gonna be that he's tampered with it because there's green paint now. I've left it this way ever since. I mean, I had a feeling he would have tampered with it anyway, but the fact that there's green paint in there and we know Grail has painted means that he has tampered with this scene in some way beforehand. I guess is what we're going with, but that also feels a bit too obvious. Guess someone must have dropped a container full of some medicine. Please do try not to walk in it. You may leave footprints. Now that you said it, all I want to do is leave all footprints all over the place. It'd be like a Maya was here. Sure, Maya. Don't be silly. Oh, that was it. Well, I think we've just about investigated everything we can for now. But we didn't find any leads on the Great Witch. Oh, Mr. Grail? Yes? What is it? So anything else you can think of, though, we might find, of where we might find more clues? Let me see. Well, there is a cellar under the study. That's where the master kept his research materials. I'm worried about that. Cellar under his room? Under this room? Yes. There's a trapdoor on the floor, leading down to the cellar. A room containing Belduke's research materials. If you don't mind, I'd like to have a quick look at the room. I see, very well. If you'll please just wait a moment. Oh, okay. That ladder leads down to the cellar, but be careful, it's rather dark down there. Looks like it might be a little cramped down there too. That's true. Perhaps it is a little bit small for the both of you at once. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Pop up. Put that away. Okay, Nick. This seems more like your kind of thing anyway. What do you mean? I don't know. I guess you're just more suited to dark, small, dark, damp spaces. Not right, you know. Come on, you know it's not like that. You know that's not what I mean. I'll just stay up here and snoop around for some clues. Not snooping, Maya. It's investigating. Anyway, you do that. I'll be right back. Yay, Whisker Nick. Well, I should return to my room. Please give me a call as soon as you have both finished. Okay, got it. Wonder where we're going with this. Are we not in danger at the moment? Oh. That's the gold. I'm gonna have to touch that, aren't I? Oh. It's a little chilly down here. This is what the story was saying of like a man touches gold and dies, and then a woman screams. It's, I don't know. I mean, I guess I have to touch it, right? Doesn't look as much. It's been used much. The air's so musty and stale. Anyway, better hurry up and take a look around. Right, let's get all our hidden coins quickly. Kind of worrying. 1, 2. I kind of want to like put it off as much as possible. I'm also very hungry, but that's besides the point. Phoenix about to die. Looks like a sculpture of a goal. Goal. Go, I think. Something about it gives me the creeps. Wait a second. What's up? Is this Sphinx completely made of gold? Could this be a result of alchemy? I guess in this town anything's possible. While we're here, should you break up Bertrand and take that girl away with her? That's strange. Almost everything in this room is covered in a layer of dust. I don't like it. I don't like it. Everything except for that goat, that is. Seems to be kept in pristine condition. Oh, Phoenix. No, Professor, please save us. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. I have to examine some more then, that's fine. So Oh, it's a doll. Looks like Sir Belduke studied alchemy here too. I don't see anything medicine, like, but there's sure a lot of equipment. This desk is pretty messy. Not a speck of dust though. I guess Gail must be keeping it clean. There's wooden box by the desk, filled with all kinds of junk. A doll is peeping out of the box. I wonder if it was left by a little girl who was one of the doctor's patients. Oh well. Isn't it well? Looks like it's still in use too. Guessing you need quite a bit of clean water for alchemy. What do you think of it? I hadn't noticed any plumbing here in Labyrinthia. Oh yeah. Well, looks like I've pretty much seen all there is to see down there. Doesn't seem to be much use. There's nothing I can see that might provide a lead. Stay here any longer, I might just end up covered in dust myself. Not to mention, standing here sighing is kind of clogging up my lungs. Maybe it's time to head back upstairs. Should we see how mine's doing? Oh, thank God we didn't touch the goat. I'm worried about that. Oh. Or maybe it's these two it's gonna happen to? This is the alchemist house. We have to hurry. Professor! Wait for me! It might be them two, you know? Maybe they try and steal her? I don't know.
Miss Faye!
Oh.
Hi, Professor. What's up? You look flushed.
Where's Mr. Wright? Have you seen him?
Oh, Nick. He's just down in the basement doing some investigating. He should be back up soon. So how did it go? Did you get to see the storyteller?
Please, get Mr. Wright immediately. It's safer if we're all together in one place. I'll explain later. Just hurry.
Huh?
As things stand, Mr. Wright is in serious danger.
Nick's in danger? What do you mean?
I have reason to believe that a witch will appear here soon.
Oh, Nick, fuck off. Nick, get away. Oh.
All is as written in the story.
Do you happen to be the Great Witch Bazella?
Concern yourselves not with who I am, but rather with what you will now become.
Oh. Take Maya. Sorry. Where's Luke? Is he just out here chilling? Oh, dearie me. Whatever is the matter, child? You look positively flustered. Oh, because he was like mine. Oh, he's the new, you know, the bard guy. Yeah. Sir Belduke is no longer resident here. You need to look elsewhere for your medicaments. I know that. Let me through. It's a matter of life and death. Berthley. Life and death, you say? If so, then I may foresee a hit ballad. Rise up your hearts and sing for Berthley. My bird is Cracker, first, second, and thirdly. Ah, this must be the rival Mr. Bardley was talking about. Anyway, I'm in a hurry. Oh, dearie me. Wait, the drunk's there? What? How? What? Why is the drunk guy here?
Dearie me.
No, I had to be Layton. His arm just snapped off.
Professor! It wasn't me!
Huh? What the?
I had a feeling I'm pissed off. Oh, god damn it. And then Maya's gonna be in fucking trouble for it.
Professor, the words the storyteller wrote really did come true, and in the worst possible way. A man from afar falls to a golden curse. At first, I thought he was referring to Mr. Wright,
It makes
but I
sense,
got it all
yeah.
wrong. It was about the professor.
I mean, I definitely could have finished that. Right, I'm going to carry on a bit longer, but I'm going to eat a sandwich because I'm starving. Right. Okay. Worrying. I like Layton, though. That's funny. Just dot. Right, okay. That I actually like that. That's really funny. That is upsetting. I miss a lot of puzzles. I didn't. I mean, I had a feeling. I wish it was Phoenix instead, but yeah, I was gonna say obviously we're gonna have a court case, so it makes sense that we're Phoenix, and we're obviously defending Maya, right? Right, I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Jesus. Hello, I'm back. Hi, Blair. Sorry if you have gone. Doesn't make sense. How can this? How has it come to this? A darn witch. What did it have to happen to the professor of all people? You've got to believe me, Nick. Maybe a spirit medium, but I'm no witch. Of course she's on trial. Don't worry, I know it wasn't you. Say, have you seen Luke today? Haven't seen him since last night. You'd think you'd look after him. Oh. He's crying all night. I didn't know what to say to her. No kidding. He's the one who's suffering the most of all this. Poor kid. Well, he needs some time alone with his grief. We should leave him be. Yeah, he shouldn't have to see this trial. It'd be too hard for him. Oh, it's Speller. What are you doing here, Speller? Have you been cleared of the accusations? No, not yet. If only it were that easy. It's just that I'm not technically under arrest, so I got special permission to come here. So I'm free to go wherever I like within this building. That's okay, sure. I mean, you're still under some sort of arrest, but that's fine. Oh, I see. I heard about Mr. Layton. It's awful. He was such a good man. I'm pissed off. Of all people. I'm sorry, Isabel. Huh? What are you apologizing for? You're supposed to find clues based on, find clues connected to Bozella. We couldn't find anything, and now the professor's been... No, to say that, it's not your fault. To be fair, for the story, it made sense that it had to be Professor Layton that gets, like, killed. He's obviously not dead. But otherwise, Layton would just join us in court. Let's be honest. Like, basically what we did for the first trial. So it makes sense that we're completely just getting rid of him and forcing him out of the narrative so we focus on Phoenix. Because realistically, Professor Layton's had way more of the focus. I don't believe a word of what they say about Maya. She isn't a witch. Thank you, Isabella. Mr. Wright, do you mind if I assist you in court today? Huh? I know I may not be of much use, but I'll do what I can. I want to help you and Maya. Isabella? Excuse me, Barnum? Or is it Darkwall? Oh, no, neither. You're... Grail, butler of the late Master Belduke. I've come to inquire after Miss Faye. It is most regrettable what happened yesterday. Oh, thank you for coming all the way here. You look really pale, Jean. Are you alright? Was it like Jean-Paul Gaultier? Oh, please don't worry about me. It's merely that. Since the incident, sleep has eluded me. Oh. I spent the night searching through Master's notes on alchemy. I heard there'd be some mention of a method in which something turned gold may be reverted back to its original form. You were looking for a way to rescue the professor? So it had a gold gem, but also had a purple one, I swear. There's something in there. Human fate is often cruel, but that's also why we never lose hope. Shut on. We'll call him Gene. Vendor, accused. The trial's about to start. Proceed to the chamber. Yes, we're coming. Nick. Oh my. I'm not gonna let you, I'm not just gonna let them sentence you. Just wish that this would all stop already. Whether someone's a witch or not, no one deserves to be burned. I know. Can't stand free either. Oh yeah, shit. I was gonna say, oh, well, she'll just go to prison. She won't. She'll get burnt alive. You kindly excuse me now. I must return to my duties. Oh, no problem. We, appreciate you coming to see us. What? That woman and that Beardley has got something to do with it, surely. They just randomly were there. Also, the drunk guy was just there. Like, what was that about? Something's bothering me. Sean seems, somewhat odd today. Let's go, Mr. Wright. The trial's about to begin. Interesting.
The trial of Maya Fey shall now begin, as scheduled.
No, I was hoping this would be updated. It won't be. Because Luke isn't doing anything for us, because, you know, he's busy, you know, mourning. Okay, interesting. Right. I've got, like, so disgusting. I've got, like, a nail that keeps scratching, so I'm gonna try and cut it off. There we go.
Knights of the court, are you ready to cross your swords of justice?
Yep.
Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum always has his sword ready for the work of justice.
That's nice for you, Barnum. Zacharias.
Defense ready, Your Honor.
I nearly just quit the game by accident.
At this stage, I've just got to give it all I've got.
Right, there we go. I cut that bit of nail off. Right, sorry about that, guys.
It would
One
appear
minute.
the defender has thrown down the gauntlet, Sir Barnum.
Thrown down the
Now,
gauntlet.
before we begin, may I have a word with you, defender?
I should have filmed
Yes,
the
Your
wall
Honor.
before I left, but well, while I went downstairs, but here we are.
Last time we met, you stood in this court as an apprentice baker. In all
Don't
honesty,
like
when
any
I
of that
saw you
voice.
for the first time, I thought to myself, a baker should stick to bread baking.
Is that so? What a fine first impression I made.
However, today you are not merely some befuddled maker of sweet buns. I'm obliged to fully recognize you as a knight of law and justice, on par with Inquisitor Zacharias Barnum.
Zacharias Barnum. He didn't like that.
Now may your duel begin.
You know
Fight
how-
bravely and expose the truth behind this heinous crime.
You know how, like, what's it? Oh my god, what's his name? Prosecutor, the one... Blackwell, oh my god. You know how Blackwell has, like, his eagle tacker? I wish Barnum would bring up the dog, Constantine. Oh, that'd be so adorable. I don't
All right, we're all counting on you, Inquisitor Barnum.
You know them shit voices I give all of the crowd? That was very
I
accurate.
knew she was a witch as soon as I laid my eyes on her. She's got witch written all over her.
Damn, okay.
Why not put the baker on trial? Bake the baker, I say!
They treat him like some sort of celebrity.
He may be adored by the crowds, but when he pointed his sword my way, you managed to shield me from his accusations. Maya clearly isn't a witch, so surely your victory is certain.
Thank you for believing in me, Espella.
Spell pisses me off.
Espella Cantabella.
I can't like guys. Dead. Don't care. Is that bad to say?
I have given you leave to come to this trial today. However, that does not mean that the charges against you have been dropped. Rather than worry about others, you should consider your own situation.
I'm sorry. I think she knows that based on the fact that she's stuck in this building and she's not allowed out.
Thank you for granting me your permission, Inquisitor.
Oh, she can't eat that though. Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin your opening statement. As you wish, my lord. See, like, I'm sorry, but this is like several lines. Why didn't they just dub this whole thing and then when I get to the, I don't know, there's a weird time to cut that off. As usual, let us commence this trial by first cutting the event, if it pleases you, Sir Blue Knight. As do you wish, Inquisitor? I don't get used to this terminology. This heinous crime occurred in the residence of the late Newton Belduke, the alchemist. Here's a sketch plan of his residence. This room is of a somewhat questionable nature. It is the alchemist study, in which the incident took place. Look at the little graphics. The only ones present at the moment of the crime were the accused and the victim, no one else. I don't want to be the person, but why is Phoenix not being... Oh, because I guess it came after, so that everyone viewed him not being the witch. I mean, he can't be the witch, actually. It's because she's a woman. Witnesses, who arrived at the scene seconds later, have indicated where they found the accused and the victim. Very well. The sketch is accepted as evidence. I forgot everything's a sketch, yeah. The accused took Sir Layton's life with the most cruel of magic. A living man one second, a god statue the next. Such wickedness. So that turns things into gold. Sure, why not? Is he actually gold, or has he been taken away and replaced with a gold statue? I feel like that's a bit... That might be a bit too much of a stretch. Maybe there's actual magic. I think it's because I've done the miracle mask before. I'm just expecting all of this to be hokey pokey and none of this is actually real. And it's all like illusion, but I mean, we'll see. Because it is about the witch trials, and I guess Kira is, like, said she was a witch. Like, I feel like at that point you just admit, like, yeah, I was fucking around. Several townspeople rushed to the room and paid witness to the horror of this magic. The accused has been captured and charged. So why was Emir there? Goodness, that is terrifying. Rumors have reached me that the victim was the most scintillating man. I'm not quite certain whether it was prior to or not after. And incidentally, was this Sir Layton not the same hat maker who attended our previous trial? No, he was not. No, he was not. As long as it is. Sir Layton's profession and origin remain unknown. He was a stranger in this city, that is all we know. And you, sir, his acquaintance, you have an unusual presence in our city yourself. Today's case certainly is peculiar. That is not the last of the peculiarities, my lord. The alchemist's study has been the scene of another strange incident in the past. Ah yes, I remember it as if it was yesterday. The mysterious death of Newton Belduke himself. Indeed, my lord. Regrettably, the only case of witchcraft still remains still to remain unsolved in our fair city, which may have escaped her punishment back then. But perhaps today's the day in which both of these mysterious crimes shall be solved. What? Oh, what are you implying? Patience. You will know soon enough, sir. Suddenly pale Blue Knight. Right, so, based on that, is he gonna blame Mayu of killing Newton? What's his name? Belduke. Because if that's the case, we just turned... Oh, no, they've been here for 5 years. Technically. In their world. So I guess not. I'm gonna fill water. I need a drink. Yeah. Won't be long. How interesting. It seems that the Inquisition has something up their sleeves. Now, Inquisitor Barnum, you may begin. Thank you, my lord. The Inquisition summons the witnesses to this malicious crime of witchcraft. Only. If only I made it into the room sooner. Maybe I could have prevented this whole thing out. Well, am I to the rap for this? I'll find every single crack in their testimony and prove it wasn't there. Okay. I get it, but also both the witnesses, we saw them running. Well, I think both. Emir's going to be here still, right? Welcome to the Witcher's Court, honorable witnesses. Now, let us hear your names and occupation. I love him. Like, where's this coming from? I am known as the wide and far and wide as Emir Punchenbach. First. Right? The first? Yeah. Soon to be new head of Punchenbach Retail Organization Pro.
Hang on!
Oh, wait a minute. Witness. What's that, Blue Squire? You're the guy from the previous trial. Just what I am to you. You look like you've been one of those ultimate makeover shows. He got poison in his hands. Yeah, whatever do you mean? My name is Emir Punchenbach. First, soon to be head of Punchenbach Retail Organization Pro. What is the meaning of this, Inquisitor? I don't care to delve into the witness's personal affairs. Looks like he really remembers him. Looks like he remembers him all too well. All too well. Another tale to Luke. Witnesses, please, pray continue. Oh, dearie me, it is I who usually asks the question. I am, you see, but a humble teacher. Call me Miss Primstone. The children of Labyrinthius Primary School have the privilege of learning the truths about this world from me. Elementary school teacher, huh? But to know at least one witness seems sensible. What's this parrot from? I know Bardley said that he'd have a parrot, but the winds carry my song, it's barely stringing along. The parrot and bard assemble avant-garde. Ensemble avant-garde, wow. My favourite muse here is Cracker the musical parrot. No one understands music like Cracker, aside from me, naturally. I did not like that. Oh, dearie me! This is not another goat. I love how Phoenix didn't mention the fact that he's already cross-examined a parrot before. What a smart bird. He just imitated the teacher perfectly. Oh, he's got such a punchable face. Oh, honey. Oh. I love him. Oh, I should have expected him as a witness, but I'm Luke Triton. My occupation is the professor's apprentice. Luke? Luke? But why? I mean, yeah, I don't blame him. He came in the room and saw Maya with the professor. Yeah. What are you doing here? There. Made up my mind. I'm doing this for the professor. A gentleman has to pursue the truth. Luke, that's what the Inquisition's witnesses stand. I'll never forgive that witch. Gentlemen shouldn't glare at people as if he wants to hit them in the face. Luke, your friend today could be your enemy tomorrow. Such is the hard reality of the battlefield. Oh. Witnesses, we will narrow your testimonies. Tell us all the wicked incidents in which you have been unfortunate to witness. I'm going to save quickly because I haven't saved it and I'm very worried that something's going to happen. Like, I just got a loading screen in the bottom right. Right, granted, it's nearly midnight, so I'll probably do a few testimonies, we'll see. I heard a scream and an incantation, and when I entered the room, the victim was already all shiny. Why was he here? Like, there was no, like, he wasn't there at all, and he just appears. I'm so confused. Perhaps something caused discord between Ernest and... Lady, you're gonna have to use dumber language. Perhaps something caused discord between...
Erstwhile.
Erstwhile. Yeah, I guess it makes sense, actually. Erstwhile. The fuck does erstwhile mean? Perhaps something caused discourse between erstwhile friends. Mr. Silkhat had a knife at the ready in his hand. Actually, I didn't even look at the definition. Erstwhile means formerly or in the past. Right, thank you for that. The victim of magic sparkly and done for. I heard the staff fall. Heard the staff fall on the floor, but not the golden statue. The professor must have seen through Miss Maya's deception and confronted her right there, face to face. Oh. I see. Thank you all. However, one part of the testimony was somewhat confusing. You there, the singer. Singer? Could you possibly mean me? Beardley the bard, your excellence? Yes, that would be you, singer. This staff you said. Sung about. The Witcher staff, right? See, so the gold one I'm assuming turns things to gold. What does the purple one do though? It does as you suspect, my lord. This very rich scepter. With two different magic gems attached, meaning the perpetrator could have used two types of magic. Yeah, it would seem so. This gem here is this gem here enables the use of the gold transmutation spell Goldor. Wow. surprising. Goldor. Just the word alone makes the tiny hairs on the back of my neck stand up. Oh, that's the one, alright. That's the dreadful incantation I heard. A mere punching bag I also heard. Wait. Sorry, I read the line completely wrong. Oh dearie me. I've seen that scepter, so I have. Clunker tips over the golden man. The scepter falls, not the witch's plan. Oh dearie me! How dare she do that, Professor? By the way, the witch's scepter was found on the floor, near the victim. If you turn your attention to the sketched plan, it was located right here. The scepter dropped by the accused would naturally tumble to exactly that spot.
Objection!
Mr. Barnum, what you're saying amounts to nothing more than a baseless assumption. I was hoping you would say conjecture. I love baseless conjecture. You are on edge today, Sir Blue Knight. Is it because your friend is on trial? Perhaps you'd better cool yourself down. Well, anyway, the court accepts the scepter as evidence. So, does no one want to work out what the purple one does? That would be great to know, because I bet that's going to work out. Thank you, my lord. Like, no one wanted to look... I'm sorry, we can get a speller to look at the book and see what the purple one means. Mr. Barnum, may I ask you something? What is it now, Sir Blue Knight? Please ask. Yeah, thank you! Oh my god, Felix finally asking the right questions. You know that one of the gems is for the spell Goldor, but what about the other one? A naive question. Oh? Yes. Okay, never mind. Naivete may be no hindrance to a baker, but who spends most of his time amidst bread. But it can be your undoing here in court. Would a knight put a weapon in his enemy's hand? Tell me to do my homework, huh? Yeah, we have the Grand Grimoire. Let's look it up. Maybe. Mr. Wright, I'll look for the... Thank you! I'll look for the information about the magic gem in the Grand Grimoire. Thank you, Spell. That'd be great. And please hurry up. Just leave it to me. It's not gonna come up until we finally need it. And it's gonna be like, oh, Mr. Wright, I found out what this does. He's very amped up. Just hand it to Maya, she'll do it quicker. The defendant may interrogate the witnesses. Why has he got poison in his hand? I'm so confused. Try it.
Hold it!
And, what is all this about exactly? We didn't hear the spell though, did we? Like, I mean, granted, we watched it through a cutscene, so... What do you mean, Blue Squire? Regordium, colourful outfit. I mean, your attire was different last time. A little more modest. Maybe you knew back then. There's no more. I am a new man now, reborn into the higher echelon of society. His voice is changed like 3 times. So, let me drink. What's he drinking? There's a skull and crossbow marked on the bottle. No final chatter. The witness heard a scream and an incantation. Is that correct? That's right. Just like you said earlier, Inquisitor Barnum. There's a spell Goldor. And it was, without doubt, the voice of the accused that said it. However, it's rather peculiar. When I saw the accused and the victim together last time, they seemed to be on friendly terms. The next witness will dispel your doubts, my lord.
Hold it!
And you think they quarreled? The other day I saw you all together in this very court. You were evidently friends. Well, yeah, that's true. But what's that got to do with... Now everyone, listen carefully. No chattering in the back now. What I say will be in the next exam. You can piss off, lady. Miss Primstone lesson number 5. Friendship leads to nothing but trouble. People would not break up and part their ways in anger if they did not become friends in the first place. Kids in our class must grow up to be model citizens. Oh dearie me. What I saw in that room curdled my blood in my veins. Mr. Silcock was pointing that glittering knife. Yep, ever so friendly.
Hang on!
Where's this knife come from? Is everything okay, Luke? No, of course it's not okay. The professor was a true gentleman, and no gentleman would ever go around threatening people with knives. Couldn't agree more. Silly boy, I saw your professor putting a knife. Are you insinuating that I am a liar, you cheeky little whippersnapper? Not a whippersnapper, please, none of that. Oh, the professor would never do that. You don't know him. At least Luke's found someone else to recognize. Mr. Wright? What is it? Oh, here we go. And there's some important information, and I think there was some important information in Miss Primrose's testimony. Primstone's testimony. Really? Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a place to say things like that. I didn't notice anything. What could that be? What's the spell about to say? Spell, why don't you tell us what you noticed? Oh, is that okay? It's just something I'd like to ask Miss Primstone about. Well, just go ahead and ask her. Excuse me, Miss Primstone. Do you mind if I ask you a question? Oh, it's you, Miss Espel Cantabella. Miss Primstone, did you actually see the knife that Mr. Layton was holding? I did, as a matter of fact, yes. I remember the glinting blade very well. A most frightening sight it was too. And you saw that from the door, did you? Didn't you? Now, if we look at the sketch. When the incident took place, Mr. Layton must have been facing this way, correct? That must have been the case. Otherwise, the witness would not have been able to see it. Well, that's all I wanted to ask. The more information we have, the better, right? The direction of the professor is facing. That could be important. I mean, yeah, because he's pointing away from Maya. Oh, so he's finding the witch. The information shall be added to the court record. I'm sorry I jumped in on like that, but I really wanted to help. Not at all. Not all, Smile. We were able to get some more information. Which may come in handy. You think so? But the next witness shall continue the testimony.
Hold it!
Would you mind describing what you saw about singing? As you wish, my musically impaired friend. Simply put, when I entered the room, the victim was worth his weight in gold, for obvious reasons. He tipped over and fell heavily on the floor. The room became drearily silent. I'm so upset. So. And then I heard that scepter. Oh, here we go. Someone's gonna. Yeah. Tumbling to the floor. Okay.
Hang on!
I ask you something, Miss Primstone. Dearie, dearie me. Oh, dearie, dearie me. My dear, don't frighten me so. I feel like a schoolgirl caught napping during class. Miss Brimstone, did you see the witch stabbed at the crime scene? Well, about that, I must confess, I do not clearly recall. You don't remember? I went into the room, the golden man fell down and made quite a ruckus. I was thinking this! But I did not notice a scepter being dropped. You didn't see after all. But I am certain that witch girl had it. She must have been hiding it behind her back.
Objection!
Please don't assume Maya's a witch just because she's been accused. Miss Primstone is certainly quick to make assumptions. Let's see. Now we'd like to hear the next witness's testimony. This next one is a bit problematic.
Hold it!
Excuse me. Luke, open your eyes. Maya is no witch. Ever since we came to this town, lots of unbelievable things have happened. And that's why... Now I'll only believe what I see with my own eyes. Oh, yikes. Luke. When I went into that room, the only people I saw in there were the Professor and Maya. The Professor had been telling the gold, and Maya dropped that scepter. It's not true. What? Maya? Didn't have any scepter, and we weren't the only ones in that... Silence! The accused has no right to speak. Be silent or you will face punishment. We can end this trial immediately, should you decide you feel talkative again. I'm sorry. Well, Luke, is that really the truth? Do you really see any the scepter? I don't know. When the first did the gold and collapsed right in front of me, everything seemed to fade to black. And then, I could have sworn I at least heard Maya drop the scepter. Oh, God. The scepter was found at the scene of the crime. That is an unavoidable truth. Only the accused could have dropped it. good. I need a way of calming down Luke. Right, and then I'm gonna present. Oh, got a notification from YouTube. I'm gonna present this.
Objection!
It's gonna be that he was pointing the knife towards the circle, not at mine. Luke, you said you'd only believe what you saw see with your own eyes. What you think you saw may not be the whole truth. Huh? What do you mean? Get a close look at the sketch of the crime scene. At the time of the incident, Professor Layton and Maya were standing here. Now, we've learned that Miss Primstone's testimony, from Miss Primstone's testimony, which way the professor was facing. Facing this way. Oh! Testified to, that the professor confronted Maya head face to face. Looking at the sketch of where they were standing, one thing is clear. There's a contradiction in your testimony. What? Oh my god, look at this guy's skinny ass legs. Jesus.
Objection!
Douche! Whether they were facing each other or not is of no relevance whatsoever. We were the only ones in that room. One was a victim, and thus the other must be a witch.
Objection!
I'll ask you to wait before you jump to conclusions, Inquisitor. Back to Miss Primstone's testimony. It also the professor was pointing a knife at someone, threatening. Moreover, you can see in the sketch that he wasn't threatening mine. And who was he pointing the knife at?
Hold it!
Luke, what is it? The professor would never point a knife at anyone. I was the one who opened the door, the room, so I was the first witness, and I saw no knife. Miss Primstone's testimony is not reliable. Oh dearie me, will you look at this child, sputtering nonsense and talking badly of his elders? Inquisitor Barnum. Yes, my lord. It should pose no difficulty to verify whether or not the victim had a knife. After all, that sparkling golden body of his had been found at the scene of the crime, is it not? Someone has stolen Professor Layton. It has indeed, my lord. Court attendance. Oh no, why? No, oh, this is, you know what? I wanted to say, like, it would be a bit sadistic to put him in the middle, but of course they're gonna put his fucking body in there. Court attendance, you heard the judge. Bring the victim into the courtroom. I'm gonna have my hoodie on. Well, I'm gonna change my pajamas. Ooh. Where's the hole? Right, there we go. Jesus Christ. Right, there we go. Well, they're gonna bring up the golden statue. Oh. Professor, yeah, this is just traumatic. Why would you do that? This pissed me off. His arm snapped off, did it not? Could you imagine? He wakes up and he's got no fucking arm. I do think. Oh, of course, it's typical. We don't have his arm, so we don't know whether he's pointing or holding a knife. But I mean, we kind of know that he's pointing, but we don't have the evidence that he's pointing. Surely they have the arms somewhere then. Oh, look at that. Did you get damaged in transit? Professor! Professor! I like went to shout and realized it's midnight. I was like stop myself midway through. So this is the power of the gold transmutation spell. Most spectacular. It looks like the work of a finest artisan. I wouldn't be surprised if magically this witch. Is there a chance she's just like kidnapped Layton and then replaced him with a golden statue? Now, it specifically says they will target. Spell will transmutate the closest target within range. Okay. So that would be Layton. Okay. I assure you, it's by no work. It is no work of no. It is the work of no artisans, my lord. By the way, the missing arm has not yet been found. We saw it snap off. I can't believe this, Professor. I suppose we should add the victim to the evidence. Poor Professor, who, while searching for evidence, became evidence. My boy didn't deserve this. Just didn't. And in this time, can a speller fucking figure out what this purple gem is? Because it's pissing me off. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I'm annoyed. This is unfortunate. Alright, I thought the evidence would be as good as gold, quite literally. Why don't we melt him down, and we all become rich in Labyrinthia? Hear me out. But although it is although it technically is, we are still no closer to discerning whether or not the victim is holding a knife.
Hold it!
Let me speak, please. Why? Professor didn't have a knife, and also, there was another person in that room. The real witch was there too. Please believe me. Accused. Do I really need to warn you again? Inside the cage, you are to behave like a bird that has forgotten its song. Speak again and you shall be punished. Or are you in a particular hurry to taste the flames of justice, little bird?
Objection!
Well, sure someone else could have been at the crime scene. Me! Look at the sketch. The victim is facing towards someone. And that person wasn't mine. Said Blue Knight, your ignorance is no longer even a surprise. Oh. No. You do not know what transpired at the crime scene. Jane the man was pointing at another person, you say. Let me tell you this. Nearly everyone in the court, other than you, knows what Sir Hat was pointing at. But what? Well, honourable witnesses, is that not so? I admit, but, Prince and Bug first. Love me some gossip and stories of the occult. Elusive like mist, the magical beast, its chilling breath brings about death. That doesn't even rhyme. Oh dearie me, you could use some education, Blue Knight. I can offer you private tuition, but it will not come cheap. If the professor wasn't confronting Maya... witnesses, you will now testify. Tell us about the other presence at the crime scene, right? Other presence at the crime scene, yeah. My guy's drunk now. What do you mean? What happened at the Alchemist? So it's so this case is a mystery. To the Alchemist. Simply same magic trick. This time her luck ran out and she dropped the magic scepter. The truth obscured by a twisted ruse, the witch could not vanish but did confuse. It happened because the professor unraveled the mystery behind all the witches. Same magic trick was used. So, does the alchemist turn into gold? Referring to the incident from more than 3 years ago. Much like this incident, the man lost his life to witchcraft in that very room. It was the master of the residence, Sir Newton Belduke, the alchemist. He suffered death by strangulation. Finger marks were left on his neck. Damn. Even dead, he's kind of hot. He had locked himself away in a study, and the key was still in his pocket. In other words, no one could have entered that room. The perpetrator disappeared from that room, just like in this case. A large amount of powdered medicine was spilled all over the floor. And medicine? Sir Belduke was an alchemist. Sir Belduke was an alchemist. He possessed various medicinal concoctions. Due to the presence of the powder, had anyone entered the room, clear footprints would have remained, yet there were none. That's the kind of mystery the professor would have loved to solve. Thus there were two unnatural circumstances to Sir Belduke's death: the culprit's disappearance from the locked room, and the fact they appeared not to have walked on the floor. It's almost as if they flew away. In other words, it couldn't have been the Demir magic that was used in the case the other day. Right, so a speller, what I'm going to need you to do is open your fucking eyes and just literally look for the colour purple. That's all you need to do, love. Not that hard. Really isn't that hard. Don't ponder, just do the job. So the girl levitated above the floor. Stronger Belduke and vanished into thin air. But, what's that have to do with the strap? It's been 3 months since that murder. Despite that, we still haven't been able to find the witch responsible. But now, having eluded us for so long, the witch has finally been brought before this court. We will have justice. What? The way he thinks Maya killed the alchemist too. We won't even hear about them, but it's not like I can explain it to him. Oh yeah, good point actually. Wait then, why did you interrogate the witnesses? Now that you two, you're aware of the connection between the two.
Objection!
It's just the same room. I'm serious, 3 months ago, we weren't even... excuse me. Defender, you may interrogate the witness. May the testimonies lead us to the truth.
Hold it!
Talking about Mr. Belduke's murder, which took place in the locked room. Yeah, yeah, real shocker, why? Everyone's talking about it. People don't say things that loud, but you know, eh? You'll forget it too, eh? I don't have the faintest idea what you're talking about. It's clear as day, he was an alchemist, Alchemy is just like magic, ain't it? So Belduke was a man. Only a witch can only a woman can be a witch. What's more, witchcraft has nothing to do with alchemy. They're different somehow. Alchemy is a mysterious art of manipulating the forces of nature, or so it's said. Well, sounds a lot like magic to me. Alchemy is incomprehensible to regular people. Small magic, really. Soul magic. You know, a couple of days before the witch got him, it was less than struck. I know. Now you're asking, can we let down that one? All of a sudden, there was a bolt from the blue sky. And there was like a bolt from the blue sky. There was a bolt from the sky. Only it wasn't blue. The sky lit up in blue-red. And then out of nowhere, an old-looking bell tower appeared in the best of flames. Makes you realize moving age is pretty powerful stuff, eh? If strayed off the topic of hand witness, this is a courthouse, not an inn. Save your thrilling stories for later.
Hold it!
Would you care to elaborate on that, Miss Primstone? You can say that I'm a scholar, and my knowledge is vast and diverse. I know a thing or two about witchcraft. Therefore, I have a very good idea of the type of magic that was used, that must have been used this time. Magic behind this mysterious figure that appeared out of nowhere, glided through the air and vanished after making the kill. Indeed, yes. The witch's scepter confirms my theory. A brilliant deduction. I am honoured to have studied under your excellent teacher, an excellent teacher such as yourself, Miss Primstone. Oh, okay. She taught him. She was his teacher? Actually, I guess that kind of explains a lot. A cold crime analyst have arrived at the same conclusion. Mr. Wright, thank you. I found it. The page about the purple magic gem. The spell's called Familiar. Familiar, sorry. What does it do? No, what does it do? The spell Familiar, bound with its purple gem, is used to summon Familiar. Familiar disappear out of nowhere. Glide through the air and vanish when that task is accomplished. There are evil bloodthirsty spirits used by witches to perform outrageous crimes. Evil spirits? Are you saying the witch used a familiar too? It was a familiar that took Mr. Belduke's life, and now it appeared again. So Silcat was probably trying to ward off the evil spirit with his knife. But what good is a knife against the occult creature? It completed the task given by the witch and promptly vanished. Thus, bringing us to the conclusion that... But wouldn't she just let the... wouldn't she just let the familiar do the killing and then leave it? Like, she wouldn't do the gold spell, surely. Sir Belduke and Sir Hat were both killed by the same witch. Whoa! What an unexpected turn of events. The two incidents have been shown to be connected. Due to the same witch's scepter having been used in both cases. How do we know that? But how do we actually know that? Oh, this is terrible. Now Maya is accused of 2 murders. Oh, dearie me. I was right, as always. This gruesome murder will be in the next exam. Make sure to take notes. And I shall divulge what really happened. You're all ears, Miss Primstone. Sorry, I don't want to be that person, but... That's very
Hold
good.
it!
You actually see the familiar. Dearie, dearie. No, I did not. When the boy opened the door, the familiar had just disappeared. Had the boy opened the door sooner, no doubt we all would have seen it. If you were my student, I would have made sure to teach you not to do it down. Yep. I had a feeling.
Hang on!
Something alright, Luke? You seem to be deep in thought about something. No, it's not right at all. Is there something in Miss Primson's testimony you'd like to comment on? That's what I keep telling you. Professor wouldn't point a knife at anyone. Oh god. Dearie, dearie me. What an impertinent child. I'm telling you, I saw a knife. There's not going to be a knife, is there? I distinctly saw a glint of a sharp blade. How is this green paint going to get involved?
Objection!
Anyway, as we can see now, victim's arm is missing. As such, there's no proof that he had a knife.
Objection!
That is but a mere detail. It matters not. A mere detail? Matters not! It's dumb how it doesn't matter when it's their case, but as soon as it's ours, they have to go over it with like a comb. What's it? Fine tooth comb? That's not the phrase at all. Goodbye. Anyhow, I wonder, where could this missing arm? Yeah, that ought to be looked into.
Hang on!
He sold it, didn't he? I bet he sold it to get all of this shit. Mister, do you have something you'd like to share with us? Mr. Amir. Is Mr. Amir punching bag fast to you, Bluey? Bluey! Thinks you ought to show some respect for a future man of wealth such as me. Seem to be looking ahead of the future, full of newly gained riches. I've kicked him a box again. But yeah, I bet he's sold the professor's arm, hasn't he? I can look wherever I bleed, please. Anyway, who are you looking at me like that? I don't know about this, that golden book's right arm. Excuse me, Mr. Wright. What is it, this one? Maybe wrong, but there's something about that man. You see, he looks, suspicious. Just you. Everything about him is so shitty, it makes me want to double check my pockets. Mr. Amir, stop pretending you don't know anything about the victor's missing arm. Pretending? I told you, I know nothing. Nada. Zero. Nil. I ain't seen it. Worried about it. I'll put it in my pocket. In your pocket? It wasn't me, honest. Seriously, got nothing to do with it.
Objection! Mia! You lying, cheating, good for nothing! You tried to deceive me!
You poor girl. That's so funny. Order! Order! Who is that person? He's coming down, isn't he? You wanna know who I am? I'm Press the Pawnbroker. And this man is a shameless cheating bum. He had the nerve to lie to me. What did he lie to you about? I'll tell you. On the day of the crime, Amir came to my shop. He waltzed up saying he got his hands on a superb work of art. Rare as gold dust. I think I know where this is going. Which work of art could it be? I've got it right here. Just like I thought. Yep. That's... Oh boy. Professor. It's the professor's arm. So where did the other two go? It's real gold. Exquisitely crafted. It was entitled, Towards Tomorrow, or something like that. I've never seen a piece of gold so fine before. So I suspected nothing. I paid that rascal a rather handsome sum. Who would have thought? And what am I hearing now? That was the human arm, no less. You, sir, are a monster. You're as bad as a witch's familiar, you are. Yourself. Oh, I didn't know it was his arm. I swear. When I saw it, it was already like that. What do you mean? I was lost to the scene. It caught my eye right away. The golem pointing up the ceiling with such optimism and authority. For a look, I thought it looked like it was show me the way to a brighter, better future, a richer tomorrow. To me, it was a work of art, a precious one at that. And then it found its way to your pocket and you poured it. You mounted it on a crude stand. Give it to toward the title and passed it off as some kind of sculpture. I try and look away from the truth now. Darn it! I can look everywhere. I can look wherever I darn please. I'll look away from the facts and forward to the future. Always look on the bright side. That's a mid punch of my motto. Where are we now? Oh yes, the victim's arm has now been successfully attached by one of our masterful craftsmen. Let's on the court. You may resume the position. This one thing's clear now. He's not holding a knife. Everyone can see, the victim definitely wasn't holding a knife. What do we do with me? It seems to me been mistaken after all. When you think about it, the victim already turned to gold when we entered the room. Oh, piss off, Layton. Went to the witness testimony. That was the case, yes. Well then, I'm sure you all can see that it was easily mistaken the glittering pointing finger for a knife. Indeed, the victim's finger has a glint resembling that of a sword's edge. Such a sense of power and intensity. It's enough to send a shiver down the spine to anyone who being pointed at. A puzzle is no match for the power of the professor's pointing finger. Guess no one remembers I'm known for pointing like that too. I think your pointing finger makes quite an impression too, Mr. Wright. Just taking pity on me. Is that all you have to say, Sir Blue Knight? Well, as you said before, whether the victim had a knife or not is completely irrelevant. Yeah, what you said. You better apologize to me now. Badgering me for no reason like that. Is that all there is? Or could that arm hold some other clue? If you come this far, maybe there's something else you could ask about. Try, I need to ask more questions. Well then, Mr. Umir, perhaps you could tell me one more thing about this arm. Found the arm on the floor pointing upwards, you said? Yeah, I did. Find his keepers, I say. It was pointing straight up at the ceiling. Now somehow happened to fall in such a way that it landed upright. What are the odds? Actually, that reminds me of a puzzle. Now, if you could please, if you could just show us something on the floor plan. I'd like to know the exact spot where I'd like to know the exact spot where you found the victim's arm. Sure, how did that well? It's right here. Yes. That's where you'd expect to have it fallen. Now, if that's where it was, something definitely not right. I don't know, I can't visualize it to be fair. If you're looking at the sketch so intensely, you should bear a hole in it. Or perhaps, you're going to claim there's a contradiction in it somewhere. So that was the final clue left by the professor. Even if turning to gold, he was pointing out something important. Namely, the key to solving this case. Well, oh, right. Let's just save it. Do you see any problems with the location marked on the sketch? Of course that's a problem. And what would that be precisely? Professor's arm has armed me with some vital evidence. Its location leads to a huge contradiction. In that case, why don't you enlighten us and show us the so-called contradiction? What contradiction does the victim's arm create? I can't lie to you, I have no fucking idea. A staff?
Got it!
No. As we just better. Let's go over the order of oh, is that actually right? Let's go over the order of events as per witness's testimony. First, the witch cast a spell on the professor, turning him into gold. When all of you rushed into the scene, the gold statue fell down, making a loud noise. Next, the witch dropped the scepter. What are you getting at, said Blue Knight? All the witnesses agreed with the order of events. That's right, they all agreed, but somehow it happened. And then there's the arm. Well, what about it? Spit it out. Assume that Maya was the witch. Look at the sketch again. Witch dropped the scepter after turning to the professor to gold. The scepter tumbled to the floor. It was found here, as asserted by the prosecution. It would have knocked over the arm. However, that would be impossible. There's no way it could have been there. No. Oh, I see it now. The arm was... It was... But you seem to have noticed. I wouldn't have gotten there. I mean, it's only because we know that that's the problem. Victor's arm was on the floor, right here, standing on its end. Therefore, the scepter couldn't possibly fall nowhere. Again, it couldn't have been the defender who dropped the scepter. In other words, Maya is not a witch. No! No! I hate it. Order! 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 How could this be? The Inquisition's reasoning has been proven invalid through just one single piece of unusual evidence. Well, Layton's magical touch. He must sacrifice his arm to leave us just the evidence needed to turn this thing around. That was amazing, Mr. Wright. Professor.
Objection!
I don't have any idea where we're going with this, to be fair. An animal deduction, said Blue Knight. I cannot deny. If I were to assume your reasoning is correct, and that girl in the cage is not a witch, even if, in the many trials I have attended, I have become well versed in certain aspects of magic. I am all too aware of its potential to confuse people, befuddle their minds, and make their memories hazy. I think everyone's just an idiot, but that's besides the point. No one can resist such maddening influence. What are you trying to say, Inquisitor? The scepter could not have tumbled across the floor if the arm was in its way. However, can we be sure that is where the arm was? Are all of the witnesses able to confirm its location?
Objection!
Well, they've had to say several times now. They agree that the scepter fell after the victim fell over.
Objection!
Yes, no one actually saw the scepter being dropped. Oh, now it matters. Witness. Think back to the incident once more. Did the golden statue... Wait, did the gold statue fall over first, or did the staff fall before it? Careful, because what you have seen ahead, everything hinges on your testimonies. May your words guide us to the truth and decide the fate of this caged witch. Why have we switched places? I was about to get ready to leave. It seems there is a need for further questioning. Justify once more, witnesses. Tell us about the gold statue, the Taylor Magica. Right. Oh. I was only focusing on the professor, so I don't remember much else. I don't know. I got the last. Besides, my finger was glittering away. I couldn't see much else. Bewitched by love, or be loved by a witch. The poor cove knows not which is which. Dear me, I remember. How obvious it seems now. The staff was dropped before the statue fell. I love how they just magically remember. What you all said just now. It's totally different from your previous testimonies. Exactly. Said Blue Knight. You are starting to notice it now, aren't you? That's the way of magic. Such an effect is, such is the effect this black art tends to have upon those witnesses. The witnesses are not lying, but simply have trouble remembering the truth. What a convenient excuse. When doing magic, their brains tend to mush, huh? Ever since our ancestors drank from the fountain of wisdom and obtained the capacity of reason, witchcraft has been the one thing to remain incomprehensible, even for the most the most intelligent of us. Nevertheless, the onus is on us to stand up against magic and pass judgment on these witches. So here we are, doing battle with weapons of otherwise words. With words, we shall pass judgment upon this supposed witch. Defender, you may begin your interrogation and help us arrive at the truth. Alright, careful. I'm gonna save that. You only hit 2 hours, you know. Right, I am gonna leave it there because we've done it a lot. But damn, I didn't think that would happen later. But yeah, here we are. It's interesting. I have no idea how this is gonna end, but we will see. Hopefully next time I can finish. I don't think so. Granted, we've gone a good way in. Anyway, gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn notifications on YouTube. I butchered that so hard. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at JFK303, where I post other forms of content as well. You can join the Discord that's pinned in the chat to get notified on when I'm live and when I upload, so you never miss out on anything. And you can also vote on what games to play next. But yeah, I'm going to head off.